Hey everyone, welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. Alright, we're gonna go for all the true endings this time, and another ending that I actually missed. So my strategy for this is I don't know where the dialogue changes for the true ending, honestly. So what I'm doing is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start out on Ligamentines for each character and start recording from there. And then after once the credits pop up, I stop the recording and then start again for another character. The reason I'm not going to record I'm going to continuously record because I have a feeling that if I record for a long time, for maybe an hour, I have a feeling Atom will just be an asshole and just crash on me, and then the recording's lost, and that won't be fun. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so first we're going to do Sakuya's true ending. Then we'll do Okasan's, then we'll do Shuu's, and then we'll do that one ending that I missed. I won't give away who it is. Now, if I remember, I'm supposed to do Racing Blend. Now, to get to Sakuya's true ending, you have to have attended music class every time to have your charisma up to the max. Alright, so now we're doing Sakuya's ending. I am busy. May I ask you to not waste too much more of my time? This will only take a minute. I have something for you. Here. What are these? It's a pricey blend of beans. I know how they get spent. Already messing up with my mouth. That was the last episode entirely. I know you like expensive things. That is not what I meant. Why are you giving me beans? It's Ligamentines. And what is that? What planet are you from anyway? It's a holiday where girls are supposed to give beans to the boys they like. What? Don't supposed to serve? Jeez. I gave you those. Will you accept them, Sakuya? These beans seem somewhat cheap for the illustrious recipient, but since you ask it, I will never refuse them. Really? Yay! What did you mean by like? I'm asking what you meant by the boys they like. Exactly what I said. No matter what I'm doing or where I am, your beautiful plumage always comes to mind, Sakuya. Anyway, here. I hope you can continue to get along. Indeed. He glances at the beans, and then at me, and then wordlessly leaves. I'm glad he liked them. You did like them, right? I don't remember if that dialogue is actually different from last time. Who knows? It's cold! Feels even colder than it was around New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger? I'm starting to think I should build a wall. Maybe dig myself a new bedroom. With this kind of weather, some birds are even clattering in the street. Wait. Isn't that one Sakuya? Sakuya, what's wrong? Don't ask for the details. Just carry me to your miserable abode. I beg of you. Wandering around and clattering in the street at this time of night doesn't seem customary practice for an aristocrat. What's happened, Sakuya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society. What happened? I shall not say. And what were you doing wandering around in the wilderness then? I was not wandering. I was on my way here. Be honored. Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all. Did you want something from me then? No, don't flatter yourself. Eh? Should we call your family or something? No! He looks really angry. Listen, don't you dare. Don't you dare call my house. Sakuya, did you run away from home? That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition. Isn't that the same thing? Yep. What happened, Sakuya? Sakuya, do you remember when we talked in the music room at school last fall? Yes, what about it? Do you remember what I asked you then? You asked me what? I loved. You asked me what I loved. That's right, and you gave a simple, honest answer right away. And that made me jealous. Did I mishear? That's the last thing I'd have expected to hear from him. of all people. And if you remember from when we did his normal ending, you know what that answer is. I don't understand, Sakuya. Why? I'm one of the few of the pure bloodline. I am much higher than any of my siblings. I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There is no reason I shouldn't be. But you don't want to take your father's place? How'd you know that? It's obvious. It's written all over your face. I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of the artists we admire, not to be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool. That's not true. I think anyone who can play music should be encouraged, no matter who their parents are. That is because you think with a peasant's values. My road is different from yours. I'm not talking about what peasants think. I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakuya? What do you think? What do I think? You speak in riddles. I gave the name of LaBelle. To play at applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace. But didn't you just say you left the mention of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You've contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakuya? I must succeed my father as the next family head. No, that's not what I meant. What if you forget about the LaBelle family and do anything in the world? What would you do then? Forget about the LaBelle family? What mockery is this? We're speaking hypothetically, dummy. If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could go as a musician. Sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I would be very happy, Sakuya. I think you've answered your own question. Answer my own question? That would be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality. Have you told your father that you wanted to continue studying music? Don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so? So you haven't even asked him about it. You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakuya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right? Perhaps you're right. I suppose I never would have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You were confused about your wine, Sakuya. I just gave you a little push. Saka. Yes? I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one more time? Are you planning to run away for real next time? If it comes to that. I will follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You will always have a safe place here, okay? I shall return to you. Thank you, Tosaka. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him or if he really will run away. But I know he will come back to me. I pray that our future will be a happy one. Hey, true ending. Wake up, it's morning, Sakuya. Silence, the hall of your fathers has many lumps and sharp rots, Tosaka. James, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw. Which is to say, I did the best I could for a freeloader. Here, I made breakfast. Your first concert is today, so you need to get ready. You didn't complain about the food. That's an improvement. By the way, what is it? Have you contacted Yuya? You must be joking. I thought so. I have his address. Should I tell him about you? We need not worry about him. I have no intention of asking favors of him. I mean, anyway, let it be. Things are fine as they are. I guess he's still a little chilly about Yuya. Maybe it's still too early. Let us go, Tosaka. Okay. I don't know if there's music playing. I have the volume lowered. Oh, okay. To Hiyoko. Salutations. I trust you are well. A little bird told me you've been taking care of Sakuya. He's a pain, but I know you'll be able to handle him just fine. I have something to tell him. Something very important. Something I've been meaning to tell him his entire life. Since I guess I'm still a little unsure myself. If he says he ever wants to see me, I'll think it over. When that time comes, let me know, okay? I'll keep in touch. Adieu, Sakazaki Yukia. Well, that's Sakuya's true ending, and now I know that the true ending only happens after... Okay, like the true ending is basically just an additional scene tacked on at the end. And it basically progresses as normal. But if you do everything right, you just get an additional scene at the end. Okay, well that helps me. Well, I suppose it's gonna be like that for the rest of the endings. Okay, so I'm gonna stop record. All right, I'm gonna halt the recording here and continue with Okasan. I'll see you then. Alright, welcome back. Time for Okasan's ending. Now, you notice the date. We're not actually at the end of, Okasan's thing. Also, I should mention, this is going to be hell to edit for me. Because, every time I have to start the recording, I always do, like this. I go, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Like, I have to do that every time to make sure the audio syncs up with the video. And then after that, I have to export the file to Audacity, and then I have to rename the files so that I know which ones I'm looking for, blah, blah, blah. It sucks, but, if Action, the video recording, the video file for Action actually also recorded sound all the way through, I wouldn't have to do this. But no, Action's an asshole like that, and I absolutely hate it. But anyways, okay, now I mentioned last part, there's a certain choice you make during Okasan's ending that will determine whether or not you get his true or normal ending. And we're back here. Now, the choices in this was, right here. Now, hit this for the normal ending, do this for the true ending. Now, let's see what he says. At last he returns. At last he returns to his lost home, guiding the pigeons to a pure, promised land. Cuckoo! Yes, Hiyoko knows the legend! The Lord of Pudding appeared in Okasan's dreams. The pudding must be nearby. Okasan believes that one day Hiyoko might meet the Pudding Lord too. I forget his damn voice. Yeah. So that happened. Okay, I'm gonna meet you for his ending. See ya. Alright, time for Okasan's true ending. Now like with Sakuya, everything at this point will stay the same, except for, I told him, I acted as if, I knew what this legend is. So after this scene, we will get his true ending. But let's go over it again. Excuse me. Finals are over. Time to coast along until spring break. Is the tribe team doing anything during break? I should go ask. Okasan? Hang on. Okay. Are you in here? There he is. He has a bag of dry beans in a canteen. Is he going hiking? What are you doing? As you can see, Okasan is preparing to depart on a great journey. Over spring break? No! Okasan has quit school and is going on a quest. What? Okasan, you can't do that. It was a miracle. It was a miracle for someone with a brain like yours to get into the school in the first place. And if you waste this chance, you'll end up a failure. Okasan will not be stopped. Okasan is going on a quest to seek the true pudding. What is the true pudding? It's not what I think of as pudding, right? Pudding is the ambrosia of the gods, miracles in jiggling, corporeal form, treasure shining with the 7 colors of the rainbow. Those who partake of its wobbling flesh will never experience sadness again. 7 colors of the rainbow? Not sure I want to eat that. You're serious? You're leaving. Okasan never goes back on his word. We'll go with them. I'm coming with you. What? Fair maiden, this quest will be mortally dangerous. I don't care. This true pudding really exists. I want to find it with you. Okasan knows your abilities well, Hiyoko. You will not be an impediment. So will you take me with you? Very well. Birds of a feather must flock together after all. Yay, let's go. Until we catch the end of the rainbow. And find that leprechaun's lucky charms. That's stupid. And so on great quest began. Alright, time for the true ending. Will we find this true pudding? We ran for years across fields and forests, and mountains, searching ever onwards, and now we stand in the ancient unexplored ruins of Pudding. This chest must contain the pudding itself. Help Okasan open the lid, Hyoko. So, this is the end? It's bright! Eyes! There's nothing inside. Fake? What should we do, Okasan? I guess this... Okasan? Clad in feathers of the purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. What? At last he returns to his lost home, guiding the pigeons to the pure promised land. What's wrong, Okasan? Why are you talking? Yeah, because if we remember, you just coos. I am no longer the one called Okasan. I am now Pudding, Lord of Pudding. Okasan was but my avatar in this mortal plane. I am now complete once more. Okasan, what are you? I am grateful to you, fair one. I have at last achieved my goal. I am the bringer of true pudding. I shall bring about a world of pudding. What is this pudding you're talking about? Come on, tell me. Pudding is hope. It is the future. I shall now become the very concept of pudding itself. That's not Newtonian. I have enjoyed our travels together. However, you must live on and forget me. That is life. If you can fulfill the concept of pudding, I shall be satisfied. I shall not live or die. I shall be the concept of ideal pudding, never ever in wax or wane. There shall be no regret. Farewell, Hyoko. Okasan! And so the world was engulfed in pudding. According to fundamental principles of Okasan's new universe, every living being carries pudding in its heart. Hello? Oh. Well, that happened. Not quite as crazy as Angel's ending, but it was weird. Okay. Well, I don't expect any less from this game. Okay. Alright, time for Shuu's ending. Oh, I remember last time, he put our brain in a jar, I think. So, I can't even imagine what his true ending is going to be like. But, I guess we're going to find out. I'll see you there. Alright everyone, time for Shuu's true ending. Ooh, his normal ending was bad enough. How bad's it going to get this time? Let's find out. The year's almost over. It feels like it only started yesterday. And this is the last day I have infirmary duty as well. Doctor's not here yet. The infirmary is quiet and peaceful as always. The orderly rows of medicines, the neatly made bed... Huh? Something stinks in here. It's coming from the bed behind the curtains. I'm scared. The sheets are stained brilliant red. Before the bed sits a wash bin. It's liquid pink, with the stack of scissors coated in blood and feathers at the bottom. The blood on the bed is still wet. This is... Students have disappeared. I have to go into the infirmary. Yuya? The mysterious smile the doctor gave when I asked him. I have to get out of here. I have to tell someone. I need to report it. To the police? Anyway, I need to get away. I need to get out before he... You're early today, Mr. Saka. You're rather pale. Here, why don't you lie down? The doctor, this blood. Oh, forgive me. I just finished dismembering another student. I hadn't cleaned up yet. Please, they had no mind. He didn't even try to deny it. The door's locked? Going home so soon? It won't open. Indeed, it won't. After all, there are so many bad little boys and girls who try to leave before the examinations are over. Like you. Doctor, you really have been carrying people up and using them for your experiments? Do you really need to ask that? After all, you even helped me. Helped you? I would never. Don't tell me you've forgotten already. Just at the start of this semester, you helped me destroy a little evidence. You brought back the ID card of one of my guinea pigs. I suppose I dropped it by accident. You really helped me out then. We can't leave things like that lying around now, can we? Then, Yuya, what did you do to Yuya? Oh, I thought you'd figured that out already. It's in here, Mr. Saka. In here. Inside your belly. The doctor reaches over and lightly strokes my stomach. Yeah, we know this. The big one is... Huh? Looks like a roast chicken, or maybe a turkey? Not sure what people eat on Christmas. Still warm. He must have delivered it in a hurry. Of course, technically speaking, he's long since been digested and absorbed into your body, so we don't really know exactly where he is now, do we? You can't be... No! So how did he taste? Tastes like chicken, actually. I was worried he might be a little tough. I did so regret not having a better bird to send you. It simply wouldn't do to have you throw him out. That was Yuya? That's a beautiful face, Mr. Saka. I have longed so dearly to see that face. You could tell from the start that I was dangerous, couldn't you? And yet you came to see me again and again. Very assertively. No, I just had to come from infirmary duties. Was that really it? You knew I planned to kill you, and yet you came anyway. Are you sure you didn't have feelings for me, perhaps? No, I want to say, but my tongue is like lead in my mouth. Maybe it's true. Maybe somewhere deep inside I love the doctor. I'm afraid I have room for only one love in my life. That is research. But it would be cruel to ignore your earnestness. And so I put much thought into how I might reward you. Just cutting you up would be a terrible pity, and I think I want to keep you by my side. Forever. He's going to kill me. I know he's going to kill me, so why can't I move? And so this is what I decided. I shall preserve only your head. It will be easily stored. Of course, I can't let such a rare sample slip by, so I will remove your brain. Why can't I pull my eyes from his? From the neck down, I shall cut you up and study you thoroughly. Don't worry, you won't go to waste. I will make sure to examine your insides most intimately. Suddenly he has a cleaver in his left wing. You have chased after death's allure most diligently. I suppose you're too afraid to speak now? For a moment my vision shifts to the ceiling, the wall, the floor, my eyes rolling wildly. The world twists, soaked in red. And so my life came to an end. And... true ending time. We have an emergency report from the Pigeon Nation Project. The researcher we dispatched to the school has stolen a highly classified sample and fled. He took sample HB-087, the human head. We have not confirmed that he is armed. We have sealed off the area. He seems to be acting alone, so our retrieval squad and should take care of everything quickly. Please, help yourselves. The cheese Danish are rather good. There's a thing over here. Have these brutes no mercy? Though I did agree to this form just from the start. We seem to be in a bit of a pickle, Mr. Saka. They suddenly asked that I give you to them. And to think that until now, they considered you worthless. I was the one who preserved you so beautifully. You like the jar, do you not? Do you know the mere exposure effect? It states that one can become... Wow, you guys should look at that. That one becomes attracted to things simply through repeated contact with them. A conundrum indeed. I think perhaps I have felt new emotions since I acquired you. You have but little time together left, I fear. I do not like the idea of handing you over to them, so I think I shall break you once more. Of course, do not. I think it's supposed to be. Of course, I do not wish to force you into a double suicide. I shall break this glass only after confirming your feelings. You loved me, did you not? Oh, duh. Yes. Oh, thank you. I am so glad I got to kill you. Good night, Mr. Saka. Contact! In the water! Left side! Weapons free! Take him down! Okay, so I'm burning the jar. He finally finished me off, and then he got shot down. So, yeah. And the thing about us being an experiment, if you remember from the ending where we get killed, not from Shuu, from some other random squad. Or it came the fuck out of nowhere for me. There's more. I was a subject of an experiment that is also detailed there. So, you know. Okay, well, that happened. Alright, so now I'm going to stop this recording, and then I will show off the one other ending that I completely missed. Alright, I will see you guys then. Oh, yeah, the happy couple. We're dead together. Alright, I'll see you then. Alright, time for the last ending we have to get before the finale of the game. Now, you're probably wondering, wait, this place looks kind of familiar. What is this place? Look, the dialogue. This is actually the job we can get. Working at the cafe for that guy's name that I cannot at all pronounce. If you know what happens here, then you might know what we're gonna do. But anyway, to get the character's ending that we have to get here, I have to go to gym class every day because I need my vitality up as high as possible. Okay, so let's do this. I guess my summer job is over. I'll miss this place. Kinsborough. Thank you for everything, Miss Yoko. It's been a pleasure. Likewise, thank you for everything, Mr. Urushihara. I guess that's how you say it. I think I'll be back here sometime as a customer. Y'all retiring early? Miss Yoko is a student and must return to her studies with the turning of the leaves. I haven't even finished half my summer homework. Only last half of 1 week? I reckon you'll do just fine. Gonna feel real lonely around here without you, Hyoko. This Kinsborough ain't going anywhere. Naturally not. Abu sips from his cup. I think after working here for a month, I can safely say that he accounts for a majority of the cafe's business. Every birdie who comes here probably thinks of it as an oasis in the city, and not in a soothing parakeet in the sea of urban life. It's kind of a pity that so few people come in. Oh, welcome. A zombie, you came. Can't exactly refuse an invitation from my sweet little protege, now can I? Wouldn't I become your protege? Okay, then. Yay, have a seat, please. Zombie, is that you? Her expression suddenly hardens. Feels like the cafe is going to burst. Feels like one of those scenes when the retired cop finally faces down the mob boss just before the bullets start flying. Do you know each other? You might say that. You disappear one day, then turn up sipping tea in a place like this? You left us all behind, have you? Zama, how do you think I felt these past 6 months? Sure, it's ready to fly at him at any moment. Mazami, I don't know what's happened between you two, but Mr. Rabu is a nice man now. He drives his cars and gives out candy. Please forgive him. Zal, this kid. It doesn't concern you. What happened, Mr. Rabu? I've never seen her this mad. Since when are you calling yourself Rabu? Lester. I remember your such rapturous eyes back then. He used to be a living legend, kid. The leader of the toughest bikers around. Back then, there wasn't a bird on the night roads who didn't know the name of the Hasakawa Blaster. Carve it into your souls. When we stand together, ain't no birdie gonna hold us back. I was young then. Maybe one of those hell's birdies would have followed you to the ends of the earth. We all knew we would have gotten there without a single traffic violation. Since when do biker gangs obey traffic laws? You don't get it, kid. You're still a rookie. You can ride with the law. When you ride on the inside. You're pretty famous for your strong ideals. Riding with a soul as wild as any other gang, but never breaking the law. You were my hero. But a hero doesn't run away. And you did. As soon as I confessed to you, you were gone. Throwing the gang tales onto the love story. Azami, I can tell you, I've hurt you. I'm sorry. But tension crackles in the air. Only Mr. Urushihara remains exactly as he was when it all started, slowly polishing glasses behind the counter. So Mr. Robert used to lead a biker gang is real fake? His name is Hosokawa Blaster. The entire situation seems extremely out of place here. Wait, haven't I seen the name Blaster somewhere before? Well, you listen to me, Azami. It's a little late for that. 6 months of tea and cake and you look like Mr. Fava Bean. Mr. Fava Bean? It fits so well. I still don't get that. I don't like fat men. Oh, my blood for you burned up so long ago. Azami subjects Mr. Fava Bean to harrowing tired over his new physique. At this rate, Mr. Fava Bean won't get a word in edgewise. She really stopped loving Mr. Fava Bean? I should bring it up. Okay, now here's where I do it. Now apparently this ending I'm going for her for Azami, this was actually added into this version of the game. Now then, Azami's martial arts. Now, we picked this the first time we did this, but we never really got anything. Now we should get something new. Azami, I don't think you forgot Mr. Fava Bean. What's all this, Hiyoko? I can't do fucking country accent. You know, I think you think about him all the time, even now. What are you talking about, kid? You practice your elegant kicking techniques every day, right? You've been preparing a special move for your reunion with him, right? Kicks? You're right, I have. Grit your teeth with Mr. Fava Bean. You'll regret dumping me until the day you die. One thud! And so the oasis of soothing Parakeet 2 was transformed into a scene of avian fury, a wrath of God falling to earth in the guise of a sparrow's legs. I'll decimate my summer homework with the force of a raging bull. Next up is the individual research project. Okay, this is new. I want to research something that will only take one day, but I don't really have any ideas. Anyway, I'll take a stroll around town and see if I can't find an interesting topic. Huh? The thing found in the used bike shop is Azami? Oh, it's you. Sounds like you should head home and get some sleep already. Azami, were you crying? What are you talking about? Don't make fun of me. Sorry, but as your protege, I really am worried about you. Making my half-grown protege worry. I must be losing my edge. When I look around, her trademark pink scooter is nowhere to be seen. And she came out of the used bike shop, which means... No, wait. Did you sell your bike? If you're having second thoughts, I'll go take it back for you. Nah, it's fine. This is my way of ending things. And now that it's over, I'll look to the future. That is the way of the sparrow. The way of the sparrow sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Sorry. Goodbye, Mr. Fava Bean. It's time for me to move on. Hey, you there. Hold on a sec. Who's that? You the guys who picked a fight with my cute followers, huh? Get them, bro! Get them! This is a gang of bad birds from before. So you brought your friends. Chits like you should be at home washing their beats and getting ready for bed. Don't look down on us. We bought our best fighters to pay you back. You better be ready. These doves are strong. Ganging up on her isn't fair, you punctions. Azami, I'll help too. Punchins came out as one after another. In an instant, the nighttime save transforms into a violent battlefield. Azami lays the smack down with a magnificent sparrow kick. I pulverize everything with my fists of fury. Right, a huge advantage, but Azami and I pull through and live to see the dawn. I always thought you were something special, but you've gotten pretty strong. No, I still have a long ways to go. No, you're already a true sparrow. I'm a sparrow? What do you mean, Azami? I'm 100% human. No birdie's born a sparrow. You overcome obstacles and suffer hardships, but still always move forward. That's what makes some birdie a sparrow. Your kindness, your strength, your way of life, everything about you scream sparrow. From this day forth, hold your head high. Call yourself a sparrow. Azami! I'm a sparrow. Sparrow Hiyoko Tosaka, and no punching is a match for me. I feel it in my bones. Heckin' trusty. And if we're together, there's nothing we can't do. I'll be counting on you, kid. Yeah! Azami and I formed a new all-girl delinquent gang. Only our souls run wild. All wild birds embody that noble spirit as we drove through the night, never once breaking any traffic laws. And so we became legends of the Midnight Roads. Well, that's that ending. And like I said, this actually got added into this version of the game. So that's pretty neat. Okay, well, that is every character's ending. They're all done. We got Yuya's ending, Ryuta's ending, Kazuwaki's ending, Shuu's ending, Azami's endings, both of them. We got both of Shuu's endings, both of Sakuya's endings, both of Okasan's endings, Nageki's endings, and Angel's ending. We got them all. They're all done. To be the true Java Sparrow. Well, that's it. All the characters' endings are done. So next time, it's the finale of Hatoful Boyfriend, and it's been a long time coming. But next time, true ending time. The finale of Hatoful Boyfriend. See you guys then. Take care.